There's no way of knowing. I thought it was working yesterday. It wasn't. Uh, right, I'm going to go on. I've got my own little monitor. I'm going to go on my Twitter site on my laptop and see if I'm right. There I'm go. Yeah, I'm talking. Right, I'm behind, but it says no viewers. Is that true? Hold on, though. That can't be true because I'm watching it. So how can it say no viewers? That's ridiculous. Listen, I'm assuming it's working. I thought that yesterday. So, so yesterday, yeah, I sat here and did a half hour, and no one could see or hear me. Someone just asked that Zen thing if I do half hour of talking bollocks, but no one can hear me. Am I really talking bollocks? Well, yeah. I've always thought that about that Zen thing. If a tree falls in a forest and there's no one there to hear it, does it make a sound? Yeah, yeah, it does. Sound is a physical thing. It's waves through a medium. If a tree falls in a forest and the forest's in a vacuum, then no, there's no sound. I had a joke about all that Zen stuff, but I never used it because it wasn't quite me. It was an old, an old wise Japanese man once said to me, "The best path is crooked." And I said, "You're the worst gardener I've ever had. Stop making excuses. You're fired." Right. I'll listen. I'll do the same questions I did yesterday. Why not? It's not going to be the same, is it? Because I can't remember what I said. It doesn't matter. It was absolute bollocks. Um, Sarah Jane, do you like ballet or opera or anything classical? Silly question. If you woke up one day and you were a cat, which Hampstead celeb garden would you do your business in? Mine, because I know I wouldn't be angry. Um, right. Do you like ballet or opera? I don't, I'm afraid. I don't dislike it. I've never been. I've never been to the opera or the ballet. Um, you know, I can't say I know about it or that it's particularly my thing. Um, I think I should, maybe. I like some arias, you know. They're the catchy songs of opera. I don't like the frivolous stuff. I know I don't like things like Gilbert and Sullivan. Uh, um, do I like anything classical? Yeah, I like classical music. I like a lot of classical music. The whole gamut of, I like modern classical as well. And I love stuff like Vaughan Williams. And so, yeah, I've never really tried. I like some modern dance. We went to see this great production of Let the Right One In, and there was sort of like some modern dance stuff in that, and that was great. Um, so maybe I'll try some modern ballet. Uh, I I tried to get into jazz a couple of times. Couldn't do it. Is this still working? Is this working still? I'm going to check again. Um, I don't feel well today. I had to do a day's work, and I feel under the weather. I've got toothache. I feel tired. My eyes are stinging because I've just had a bath, and I use bubble bath because I like the bubbles. Um, right, come on. I'll do some more to make up for yesterday. I hated it. I hated that happening. I thought it was going well, and then no, it wasn't. Um, Mark Zoom, what is the series that you enjoyed so much and laughed a lot while writing? Oh, well, I mean, all of them. I do comedy, so you've got to be making yourself laugh. I've never done anything and thought, oh, that's not funny, but I'll put it in anyway. Someone might like it. I've never done that. So I get to the point where everything that's in there, I like every bit of it and look forward to every day. What was the favourite? Well, The Office was good because it was new, and I loved being David Brent. It's lovely knowing that you're the idiot, so everything you say is sort of the funny bit. There's also a meta level to that I knew that the other actors had to not laugh, which I enjoyed. So I tried to get it as stupid and funny as possible, just to annoy Martin Freeman. Extras was great, such a thrill having those people to play against and insult. I'd say Derek. I'd say Derek because every bit of it was funny and silly. You know what I mean? It was just all the characters were sort of flawed in a nice way, and yeah, I'd say. I mean, Afterlife, but there's lots of serious bits in that. Yeah, I think Derek. Joey, the cat, says, "Do you believe in psychopathic genes? Are some people born with a generic predisposition to be evil, meaning they will grow up to be evil no matter what, and there's nothing you can do about it? Or is it a result of their upbringing, environment, or a mixture of both?" Well, I mean, I don't know if there's a gene. There's not a gene for evil, is there? That you could isolate and... I mean, some people are... I think some brains are different. I think you'd have to say that there's some hardwiring that's different. Certainly developmentally, there's fetal development where, particularly if the mother is like a drug addict, that some of the development can cause a lack of empathy in the kid. I mean, but again, you can cope with that. You can learn empathy. You can behaviourally. I think you could cure someone who was like that. I don't know. It's a difficult one, isn't it? Any psychiatrists watching? I think it is a mixture of both. You can be born. Can you be born bad? Can you be born bad that isn't actually some sort of... I don't know. I think most of them are... It's early days, isn't it? What happens to you in certain parts of your life. But no, I don't think there's certainly not a... If that's what you mean, there's certainly not a gene that's evil, like blue eyes or black hair. No. No. But, I mean, I think you'd have to say that some people can be born bad. What do I know? Why am I discussing this with a cat? Imagine if we'd solved it. Imagine if me and Joey, the cat, won a Nobel Prize for that. I go, well, Joey asked a good question and Ricky he hit on it. So yeah, the Nobel... we get we get the prize for science and medicine and peace, wouldn't we? Because they'd solve all bad people. Freya. My question for today which was yesterday's, Ricky's Bollocks, is what was the hardest scene to film in Afterlife 1 or 2 and why? It could be a comedy scene or an emotional scene. Good luck with your Supernature gig on Tuesday, which is now tomorrow. Yeah, I can't wait. The hardest scene. There's no sort of really hard technical scenes. I mean, the biggest stunt I do was knocking someone off a moped. That was a bit tricky, but it was not exactly James Bond, is it? And I don't do those sort of things. So it would be to get something emotionally right. So probably one of the crying scenes. They're tricky. They're tricky to look real and good and organic. And I can do it, but I've got to make sure everything's right because you can only do it once, really. Then you feel better, and then crying looks fake. Uh, so it's probably one of those. Oh no, right, the cake eating scene. Um, it was impossible. Just could not get it without someone laughing. I wasn't even in it, and I was ruining takes laughing. We had to come back and do it on the Monday. We did that on the Friday, and we couldn't get it. And we were sort of covered in sort of cake and stuff. So we had to keep our clothes in the fridge and do that little bit again. So yeah, it was the cake eating scene. Two idiots fucking eating cake was the hardest scene in Afterlife 1 and 2. Is this working? Right, I'm going to check again. I don't know how to check. Just tell me. Is it working for everyone? It looks like it is. I've no idea. Yes, yes. Yes, working. Good. If it's not, I don't care anymore. Just sitting here. Rosie, what do you love most about Pickle? My cat, in case you didn't know. Has she formed any habits or traits that you love and find amusing? Yes, already. She's got her favourite places. She's got little habits, and more. Like today was the first time she jumped on the windowsill to watch a pigeon. So now she's doing that all the time. She's seen a pigeon, and now she can't. Like we're worried about like ornaments and stuff, works of art, antique things, just so that fat furry lump doesn't smash something, just getting a little closer look at a pigeon. I got my Emmy nomination certificate through the post today with a little goodie bag. I undid it, and some of that packaging, that sort of like, she ate a bit. Before I could get it out of her mouth, she just swallowed it. She's in and out of cupboards. She beats us when we go to bed. She beats us, so she's on the duvet that ready for me to put my hand under the duvet, and she fights it. And this is my favourite thing about her: she's never accidentally bitten me or scratched me. I can do anything to her. I can bear the belly, and she just sort of lets you. And when she's playing, um, like she sees my hand go down, she fights the duvet. She's biting it. As soon as I pull my hand out, she goes, "Oh, that's a hand. I won't bite that." So I think my favourite thing about her is that her affection and her little hands. She's got these little black monkey paws. They're so soft and tacky, like she could walk up walls. So the answer's yes. I love everything about her. Tea kettle. Would you rather have to wear an itchy jumper every day forever, or always have armpits full of sticky honey? It's got to be the itchy jumper. I couldn't stand that. I don't even like it as soon as I work out, I've got to have a shower or a bath. I have two showers or baths because I want to be clean. I can't eat, if I eat an orange, I've got to wash my hands. I can't stand it. Yeah, and itchy jumper. I'm always, I'm always itching. I've always got bites. And my eyes are stinging now because of the bubble bath. So yeah, itchy jumper, not a problem. This was worth doing again, wasn't it? Fucking hell. Oh God. Gunnar, how many people do you think are sitting on the toilet right now watching your show? Well, I mean, what are you doing for that long to watch a whole show? 58. Fucking hell. This was worth waiting for, wasn't it? Kermit. Another cat. What would be the most unsettling thing to keep occasionally finding around your house? Something really odd that doesn't belong and just creeps you out. For example, abnormally large toenail clippings that aren't yours. Well, that's not really odd, is it? I mean, it would be odd. I'd go, "Oh, these fucking toenails," but I mean, the most unsettling, the sky's the limit, isn't it? Dead dwarves. Do you know what I mean? I go, "Jane, what? There's another one. What? A dead dwarf? Have you killed another dwarf?" "No." "Well, how are they getting in?" That's fucking, that's off the charts, isn't it? That's, look, it's Grumpy. Fucking dead. That's 6. There's only one left. Bella the Whippet. After you've eaten, would you rather go about your day with food in your beard, or every time you lick your lips, you suck a bit of your beard into your mouth, and you have to rely on someone to flick it back out for you? Is that what happens to you, Bella? No, I mean, I'm always doing that for one thing. Usually because of the bubble bath, I'm scratching my beard. Also, I haven't got a really long beard. I make sure I trim it so it doesn't go over my lip. I don't like the idea of that. I see some people with those beards and I think, oh, that must touch on the way in with soup. Particularly when you see one of those old blokes who's got a beard and there's nicotine stained. Oh, what's in that? I had to wear a beard once, for one day in The Invention of Lying, when I sort of become a sort of messiah figure, and they put it on in the morning, and it took ages, and then we did the thing, and then we broke for lunch, and I took it off because I couldn't bear to eat with it. It's also, that's someone else's hair, isn't it? That's someone else's. Now I know why Robin Ince refused to have my pubic hair to give him a hair transplant. Rupert. Okay. Last but not least, we won't do a whole one today because it's impromptu, isn't it? I'm tired. We shouldn't do on a Monday. Got a gig tomorrow. Uncle, you meet your doppelganger, but his job is working down the sewers, right? Auntie has been kidnapped, and in order to get her released, you must swap places with your doppelganger for 1 week in order to get Auntie Jane home. Do you refuse and say, keep her, or do it? You have a caravan. You have to live in a caravan at the entrance to the sewers and eat, sleep, and work. Crap. Well, I've got to do it, haven't I? So basically, it's 1 week of me working in shit. Well, yeah, I've got to do it. I mean, it's not the worst. It's not great. I'd rather not. But I mean, I've got to do it, and then I'll be a hero, wouldn't I? I'd whinge. I go to Jane, I saved you. I worked in shit for a week to save your life. You can't complain if I get mud on the carpet. Oh, well, that is what you missed. Well, it's not the same, but that's what I did yesterday, talking to fucking no one. Sorry I didn't answer all your questions. I know you did some today, but I wanted to get those. But sorry I didn't answer all the ones you put in yesterday. I get so many, but they're not. Keep going, and none are wasted. I'm also building up a little portfolio of generic ones when I do Talking Bollocks live. So So yeah, right. This is proper news. So I got my first gig for like 10 months tomorrow. It's at the Forum. It's sold out. It's socially distanced, and they did some trials at the weekend. Apparently, it's really good, and it sounds full, even though it's half capacity, because the way they've laid it out, and it's great for the audience. Um, and yeah, and if I like it as much as I think I will, I can't keep doing loads and loads of warm ups because it's not fair on the people that have got full tickets. You know, because they'll be missing stuff. But I'll do that to get it good and everything for them. So I'll do a few warm ups. But what I can do, as many as I like, because it's new every night and different, and you know, is this live with a couple of mates. So if that's a nice venue, I'll keep a couple of comedians employed. I'll get people coming out to see some comedy. And yeah, there's no reason why I can't do loads of those. Well, there is. I'm too tired. But if people keep buying the tickets, I'll try and do my bit to keep comedy alive. Yeah. Well, that'll do, won't it? We didn't have Sunday. It was an absolute fucking shambles. We did it on a Monday instead. Got a gig tomorrow. I'll do a full one Wednesday. I hope you enjoyed that. If this didn't work, I'm giving up. I'm never doing it again. Let me just check on my Twitter to see if something's happening. But that would just mean it was working for me. I mean, it could be a really cruel setup. What if Twitter was involved and they just kept making me think I was broadcasting? Right, well, that is broadcasting, right? Or is it? Is that old? I'm going to wave and see if you can see my hand. Is this entertainment? It's like one of those cameras they put in the jungle and to watch chimps see how they act. Right, I'm getting out. I'm going to go and have a glass of wine. I'm exhausted. Too old for this. Thanks very much. Sorry about yesterday. Have a good week. See you Wednesday. Be nice to animals. Tatty bye, everyone. Tatty bye.